Hey Leo, welcome to Third Eye Tarot. We're going to be doing a reading for the second half of July 2021, or for whenever you find this message. Let's get started. Hey Spirit, please bring messages for Leo's highest good. Thank you. So one overall theme for Leo from the Wild Unknown archetype. I am back at home again for now. Oh, you got the Self. All right. Very colorful card. The Self is the prism that allows the spectrum of our personalities to radiate. It does not judge, prohibit, suppress, or oppress any of its parts, as it lovingly knows that all aspects have a time and a place, and leads us to experience the full breadth of life's offerings. The Self is the central abiding container, the awareness of the infinite universe of possibilities. When this card appears, it's a call to step back in, to witness consciousness, to observe yourself navigating the world. Ask yourself, am I the stew or am I the chef? In most situations, our ego draws us into the cauldron where we swirl, spin, and smolder in chaos. Yet the Self is a graceful culinary dancer, watching, waiting, observing as the spectrum of ingredients become the flavor of our life. Look in the mirror for 30 seconds or more. Attempt to see the you behind the you. Nice. I love it for you, Leo. That's deep. That comes after an ego death, of course. Let's open with Light Seers Tarot for Leo today. Wow, look at how similar these two look to each other. Now, the Eight of Wands is a release. This is communication that perhaps has been held back for a while and it gets suddenly released. It could also be action, movement, taking form as travel. But these are both like deep releases, it feels now. The release of the true self. Let's shuffle for Leo. Leo, there you are. There's your major arcana, the Sun card on the bottom of the deck. All right, we're tuned into Leo energy, no doubt about it. Let's go. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for Leo. Bottom of the deck energy before we begin is the Two of Cups. This is soulmate energy. This is meeting a person who you feel very deeply bonded to. This doesn't have to be romantic. It can be a deep friendship. It can be a good business partner. However the cards fall, it is someone that you do have a good emotional connection to. Cup energy is our emotions. Messages for Leo. Queen of Swords followed by the High Priestess. Feels very deeply contemplative, like deep in contemplation, I should say. Like messages for Leo. Nine of Swords next. Mental anxiety. Messages for Leo. Thank you. Page of Cups. Five of Pentacles. Right off the bat, I'm seeing somebody here that must have gotten cut off by a Queen of Swords. Someone who was left out in the cold, and it left them feeling very anxious in the mind space, very burdened as well, with the Ten of Wands next, needing to perhaps even offer an apology or dreaming about the what ifs with that Page of Cups. But messages for Leo, please. Something flipped in the deck. Another page. Four of Wands coming under that Nine of Swords. The Queen of Wands is on the bottom of the deck. That is your energy, Leo, Sag, or Aries. Fire energy with the Wands. She is very charismatic, very outgoing, very passionate. She's fun, lively energy. She takes action and goes after what she wants in life. Now, the Queen of Swords is opening your reading, though, and right under her is this Five of Pentacles, which is the energy of being left out in the cold. This can also represent financial difficulties, feeling like you're out in... This is a card of poverty. The way they depict it here in this deck, though, is lovely. They show her hunched over and upset about the situation, but if she were only to pick her head up, she would notice there's a key there that she could, you know, get up and let herself back in. So perhaps there's just a need for a perspective shift. But honestly, with coming under the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Swords cuts people out of her life. She's quick to use her sword to protect her heart. Somebody must have been cut out here, left them feeling very burdened. This could have been a marriage. With the Four of Wands showing up, this is one of two cards of marriage in the tarot. With the Nine of Swords directly above it, this is somebody who is feeling very anxious in the mind space to the point of not really being able to sleep very well at night. You can see there's a pillow here in the picture, but she's not using it. Her mind is keeping her awake. The High Priestess is quite the opposite of that energy. The High Priestess is all about being in alignment and not worrying about petty things, letting that all go with the flow, that knowing what is meant for me will not pass me by, that sort of thing. Just having complete and total faith in the universe to, you know, bring you what's meant for you. With this Page of Cups, this Page of Cups is interesting in this deck, and we have two pages closing out your reading here. The Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles under it. Pages are initiation energies. They're a small energy initiating conversation that's based both in emotion here with the cup energy and something practical. It's been well thought on with the pentacle energy. It's communication. But with the Page of Cups, there's a little bit of daydreaming element in this card. And like, it's almost like, you know, you see that pig that's flying. It's like, yeah, right, when pigs fly. So there's a little bit of insecurity here, like not actually believing that it could happen. Let's clarify with my mashed up deck. This is Rider Waite with some additional major arcana thrown in for fun for Leo. Clarity on the spread for Leo, please. Okay, so the High Priestess is also a card of secrets. I will mention that because we also now have the Moon showing up, and the Moon is a card of secrets. The Moon is things that are done in the dark, things that we don't want to come to light, but inevitably they will. The Moon is also our fears coming and haunting us at night, perhaps. There's an emphasis on listening to the intuition when the Moon shows up with the High Priestess. Let's clarify this Queen of Swords. That's an awful lot. We're not taking a whole book. couple of cards for the Queen of Swords, please. Thank you for Leo today. The Magician. Major Arcana for Gemini or Virgo. This is Mercury's energy. This is manifesting. She's very clear in her mind, the Queen of Swords. That is how we want to manifest. We want to manifest from a clear space. But this could be a Gemini that you're dealing with here, Leo. Quite possibly. Double emphasis on the Gemini energy there. But clearly something came to an end here. We have the Death on the bottom of the deck right now. Something did come to an end. She did use her sword to cut something else she can manifest elsewhere and leave something else out in the cold with that Five of Pentacles. Now, I wonder if that's her energy too as well. Like, she carrying the energy of abandonment around with her. Interesting. I have never noticed that about this card before. But the Queen of Swords has had her heart broken in the past. And I just noticed what I'm about to tell you after I mentioned that this might be her energy. She might be carrying around unhealed trauma of abandonment. Because right here, behind bars, is a cup. What do the cups represent in tarot? They represent our emotions, our heart. That cup is behind a cage, way down, not even in her. She's working strictly from the cerebral, making head over heart decisions. Typically, the Queen of Swords has alchemized her pain into wisdom and makes sound decisions, but I'm feeling like this Queen might have some unresolved trauma, some unresolved abandonment issues, perhaps. I've never noticed that she actually has a cup here and it's behind bars. I've worked with this deck a lot, too. Wow. So let's look at that Five of Pentacles then. The Five of Pentacles, is it connected with this Queen of Swords? What can you tell me about this Five of Pentacles, please? Thank you, Spirit. The Chariot and the Page of Wands. The Chariot is a major arcana for the sign of Cancer. The Page of Wands is a young fire sign. I was about to say immature. Perhaps they did come through as an immature energy, just leading with their wand. The wands represent a phallic symbol. Okay, so leading with their lust, leading with passion only, perhaps. Trying to rush in for the passion only there. But there's also this abandonment here. So it's like maybe they came in just for passion and then left, and now she's got her heart on lock. The High Priestess, this is a card of secrets. This is a card of deep intuition, knowing the secrets of the universe, not speaking on them though. This High Priestess, why is the High Priestess here in Leo's reading? What can you tell me, please? One fell on the floor, so let me get that. Interesting. Wow. You have, coming out to clarify this High Priestess, the Judgment energy. This is a wake-up call. This is making a judgment call on a situation, or this is a rebirth of a situation that you thought was dead and gone. So for that reason, this can be a reconciliation. You see, they were in their grave or in their coffins, and they're being reawakened by that angel. that is a major arcana for Scorpio. It's the rebirth aspect of Scorpio. We also have Justice showing up. This is major arcana for Libra. This is restoring karmic balance, I feel. Two major arcana is coming out to clarify a major arcana. I mean, this is major energies. Something is being brought to the surface is what it feels like, but somebody else is very guarded here with the Nine of Wands. So let's look at the Nine of Swords. Clearly we're guarded because, you know, I see that there is some abandonment here, but Nine of Swords is being clarified by the World. Another major arcana. This is for the 4 fixed signs: Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. This is graduation. This is leveling up. Having learned a lesson, perhaps, you know, there's some regret for like she's very upset. Clearly, that Nine of Swords. But through that pain, perhaps she was able to learn a valuable lesson with the World card. The Ten of Wands, interesting. It's like the Ten of Wands is the end of a burdensome cycle. We come up and over the mountain. We're ready to put down the weight. And it's walking straight into a party. The Four of Wands is a celebration. This is a celebration of a marriage, typically. But it's like once we level up here, have some sort of an awakening, like that Judgment energy is an awakening. It's a wake-up call, like quite literally. And so like once that happens, it's like we can put down the weight and move into more of a happier time with that Four of Wands. Let's look at the Ten of Wands, please. It's moving into that Four of Wands. It's walking straight into it. It's like we're ready to just put down the weight of the world and get back to celebrating our life. Wow. Okay, we have 2 kings. We have the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. This could be same-sex relationship. This could be 2 people that are showing up in their masculine energy as well. We have the Wheel of Fortune coming out. So there's big changes here. But I'm also just seeing this, perhaps one person is walking away, okay, walking away from a King of Cups, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, and walking to a King of Pentacles energy, which is Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Like major turn of events with that Wheel of Fortune. There's a lot of major arcana on the table. This is something you might feel chained and bound to as well, Leo, with that Devil energy on the bottom of the deck there. Well, let's look at these 2 pages. We have the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. This is an initiation. This is initiating something. This is extending communication that you would like to see grow, or this person who's communicating to you would like to see this grow. With the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, please. What more can you tell me? It's this person. It's whoever this person is. It's in the Nine of Swords energy, where they are just repetitively, to the point where they can't sleep at night. It's driving them mad. They have to communicate this. They have to communicate that they are trying to manifest, that they want to move forward into a future with you, Leo. This could be someone from your past with the Six of Cups. This is a reconciliation, second reconciliation energy that's on the table now. This person has had about enough of this, sleepless nights, of the repetitive thoughts. They want to leave a burdensome cycle behind to move forward into this future energy of the Three of Wands. But clearly they feel deep regret over something. I mean, look at the energy, the hunched over energy, right? Very distraught, regretful about something. Oh, before we get you charms, let's get some Moonology for Leo. What do you have as advice for Leo on this spread? Thank you, Spirit. Advice on this spread for Leo, please. Thank you, Spirit. What's going on? Advice for Leo, please. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. And you also got hold your vision, fixed moon energy. All right, let's get you some charms. You got two that actually remind me of that hold your vision. So this is a little goose of some sort, and they definitely fly towards a destination. And then we have this little drum. So it's like perhaps you just need to go to the beat of your own drum here. Leo, expect this communication, or you'll be giving it at some point, because clearly somebody is at the breaking point. They can't take this much longer. They're ready to put down the weight of whatever it was that went down. And they want a reconciliation here with the Six of Cups and the Judgment coming out. So let me know if this resonates in the comments. If you would like a private reading, the information will be in the description box below. If you would please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, that would be super helpful for me and free for you. So thank you so much in advance. And until next time, Leo, take it easy. Bye.